Hi. Okay, this is my first video. Basically, I'm doing a video diary about study tours and to help others understand some of the challenges and also how to prepare for a study tour as a teacher. So this video is happening when I have a week to go before I do the student prep workshop. So at this point in time, today's date is the 14th of June. It's a Friday. I have the prep workshop happening on the 26th of June. It will start at 10 and go to 4. I currently have 16 students enrolled. This is for an undergraduate study tour where we will go for 2 weeks in China. This is for first year business students. So it's the first time I'm running a program like this at a first year junior elective unit. We will spend most of our time in Shanghai for 2 weeks. We're working with a third party provider who is helping me instigate business site visits, tours, cultural activities and networking events. And so we will arrive in Shanghai. Well, I need to arrive there on the 6th of July, but the program will start on the 8th and will go to the 20th of July. So at the moment, I've now created my online learning area, which we use Canvas, and I've set that up with all the readings, the assessments, the rubrics. And that took me a good 3 months to get to this point. So now I'm about to go live with the Canvas site, which will happen on Monday. So the first module is all set up, which is the prep workshop, positioning students in terms of what I expect, what they need to do before they come to the prep workshop, and what the first assessment will be looking at, as well as the pre-departure module, which helps get them ready for planning their trip and becoming reflective, evolving practitioners. So the unit's very much centered around reflective practice. So that's all sorted. I've paid for, organised my return flight. I've organised my visa. What else? Just travelling once I get to the airport. How do I get to the hotel? I've just organised that. I've gone to the doctors and I've just gone and had a typhoid update. And I alerted all students that they need to go and see a doctor, make sure their inoculations are set up. For China in particular, you need to be up to date with Hep A, Hep B, typhoid and rabies, which is optional. We've set up a WeChat group, so I've got all the students, 16 of them, in that WeChat group, as well as the third party provider, so that we can give them updates. Every time I update them with information on WeChat, I make sure that it's duplicated on the Canvas learning site to adhere to policy, and that is where I'm at the moment. So next week will be mainly about making sure everything's in line for the online learning Canvas site, that students have got their visas, which is probably the most important thing at the moment. I have one student needs to renew their passport and I haven't heard back whether they've renewed that yet. And I'm not 100% sure if everyone has a visa. As we know, China can be complicated in getting visas. Sometimes a student will go and try and get a visa and be knocked back for just a signature not being in the right place, whereas another student will take the same form and get their visa approved. So it's a bit of negotiating going on at the moment. So the more time students have to organise a visa, the better for China. I have a few students that will travel before the program and also after. So they've been alerting me to their air flight details, so they have that on record. But basically I'll be able to touch base with students individually and face-to-face at the prep workshop to get all those details in place. Okay, so every week I'll be doing this video in order to just help me understand what I do as a study tour leader, but hopefully it'll help others when they're starting to create their own for the first time as well, and in particular going to China. All right, thank you.